Hi, Francesco. Hi, man.
Hello, Mr. T. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Yes, everything is great.
Okay, guys, welcome to session 109. In this session, we want to talk about how to react to news, good news or bad news. Before we start, let's look at the board. That's plus adjective. That's plus adjective. Okay, now we want to go back to the conversation on page 70 and find expressions that have that's plus adjective combination. So can you please look at this conversation and tell me what expressions can you find with that plus adjective?
Oh, hi.
For example, one of them is that's great. Yes, that's plus adjective. Can you find any other
That's cool.
expression? That's cool. Very good. Okay. That's great and that's cool. Okay, let me write them down. That's great and that's cool. Okay. So you can see in these two phrases we have that's plus adjective. We can use many adjectives. Okay, that's bad, that's great, that's terrible. People use expression news. If you look at this chart, we have good news and bad news. For example, can you tell me that's great and that's cool is for reacting to bad news or good news?
To the good news.
Exactly. So I copy them and I write them down in this chart. That's great and that's cool. We use them to react to good news, right? Can you tell me some other expressions for good news or bad news? That's plus adjective.
That's good.
That's good, yes, for good news.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Can you tell me some about bad news?
Bad news. That's terrible. That's awful. That's bad.
Yes, very good. Okay, so in summary, we use these to react to good news and bad news. Very easy. Now, we want to look at the expressions in the box. Please look at this page, strategy plus that's. You can use expressions with that to react to news. For example, that's good, that's great, that's nice, that's interesting, that's cool, that's wonderful. For bad news, you can say that's too bad or that's terrible. For example, she says, I'm here for a week. He says, that's great. All right. Now, let's look at these responses. Okay. We want to look at these conversations and write down the good response with that. Let's start. I read A. You please tell me B. Number one, I'm taking a yoga class this week. I'm really enjoying it. So what can we say?
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, because it's a good news, we can say that's
Yeah, that's cool.
Very good. Okay, number two, I'm feeling really tired. I'm not sleeping well and I'm not eating.
I'm not eating. Is it bad news? Really? It's too bad.
Yes,
That's too bad, yeah.
Okay. And number three, a friend of mine is studying sports science.
Really? It's wonderful. That's wonderful.
That's wonderful. Okay, and the last one, my friends are on vacation this week. They're biking in the Alps.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting, yes. That's interesting. Okay. So in summary, these are the reactions that we can use for good and bad news, right? There are some other expressions that you can say. For example, that's funny. You can use this reaction when you hear a joke or maybe you hear, I don't know, you're watching a comedy show. You can say that's funny. This is not for good and bad news. This is for a comedy or a joke, right? Or maybe you can say
For laughing.
For laughing. Okay. Also, you can say that's crazy when something is not normal and you cannot understand it. That you can say that's crazy. Or maybe for good news, you can say that's fantastic, right? That's also good. That's fantastic, right? Or maybe, I don't know, you can say that's weird. Weird means not normal or unusual. That's weird. That's weird, right? Things like that. You can use it as you wish, and be sure to take a screenshot and write them down if you like. You can use them in your everyday conversation. They are very good expressions for good news, bad news, and try to use them in your speaking because, well, they are super useful for you. Now, at last, please tell us in the comments that what good news or bad news you have heard recently. Please share with us. And don't forget that we are uploading 3 videos each week, and please subscribe to our channels to watch these videos. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching and supporting us. See you in the next session.
Bye.